In this video, we will learn about basics of NLP task with NLTK. NLTK is a natural language toolkit. It is open source library in Python. It has support for most of NLP tasks. It provides access to numerous text corpora. Let's import NLTK. Import NLTK. We will download the text corpora using NLTK download. NLTK.download. It is going to take a little while, 1 to 2 minutes to download. If you get something like this, you can click on this download here and then cancel. Once it is downloaded, you have to cancel it. I have already downloaded, so I'll just cancel here, and then you will get a message true here. Let's look at the corpora it has downloaded. We will write from NLTK dot book import star. It has downloaded all this introductory examples for NLTK book. We have text 1, text 2, text 3, text 4, text 5, text 6. It will go up to text 9. And this is the last one, text 9, The Man Who Has Thursday by GK. If we look at the sentence, it will show one sentence each from 9 corpora. So we have total 9 corpora here, and if I call the method sentence scnts, we are getting one sentence from each corpora. There are total 9 corpora, so we have one sentence. This first sentence is from this first text 1, call me Ishmael, and then this is from the second text, this is from text 3, text 4, and so on. Let's find the number of words in sentence 7. So we have sentence 7 here, and we want to find the number of words that are present in this sentence. We will use the method len, and then we will call our sentence 7. And in the output we got 18 here. That means there are total 18 words in this sentence 7. To get only unique number of words, we will use set method. So here I will type length, then I will call set, and I will pass sentence 7. In the output we can see that we got 17. That means there are total unique 17 words in our sentence 7. Total there are 18 words, but out of 18 there are only 17 unique words present in sentence 7. There are total 9 text. Here you can see text 1, text 2 up to text 9. Let's look at some words in text 4. I'll call text 4 here, and to look at some words we will use list, and I want to print words up to 10. In the output we can see that we got some words here, and the first one is just dash, then we have citizens of the Senate and of the House. We can also find the frequency of words in text 4. We will use the method frequency distribution. I will call frequency distribution of FREQDIST, and then I will pass our variable this text 4, and here we see the frequency distribution of each and every word. So for the word D, this is repeating 9446 times, off is repeating 7087 times, then we have a comma here, it is repeating 7045 times. I'll save this result in a new variable, and the new variable is going to be dist. I'll paste it here. I'll run the code. I have saved this result in a new variable dist. I'll just print this variable, print dist, and here we are getting that frequency distribution with 9,913 samples and 14 lakhs 9,797 outcomes. We can get each word using keys. So here I will type dist dot keys, and these are the 9,913 samples. And here you can see that we have so many words here. So these are the total words here that are present in text 4. We can get the count of a particular word. For example, I want to get the count of the word citizen. So from here, if we look, citizens is here. We want to get the count of this word. I'll copy this word from here, and then I will call our variable dist, because we have saved the result in this variable. You can see here we have saved this in this variable dist. So I'll call this variable, and then I will pass that citizen, and in the output you can see that we got 7. That means this word citizens is repeated 7 times. Similarly, we can look at some other words. For example, here you can see that in frequency distribution we got the is repeating 9,446 times, 446 times. I'll copy this, and now we will check this here. So I'll call our variable dist, and I will pass the here. Let's execute our code. In the output you can see that we got the same number 9,446 times, and here also we will see we got the same number. So we can check the frequency of each word. Let's find a word whose length is 5 and it occurs at least 100 times. So we want to find a word whose length is 5 and it should repeat at least 100 times in this list here. So I'll write a list comprehension, and then I will write W for W in words if length of W, instead of words I have to put here a dist because our result are stored in this dist here. If length of W is greater than 5, and we are passing one more condition, dist of W is greater than 100. We are writing a list comprehension here, and we are saying that if the length of word in this variable is greater than 5 and it is also repeating more than 100 times, then print those words. Let's execute our code. In the output we got some words here such as people, government, state, should. So these words are of length greater than 5, and we can count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the length is greater than 5 and it is repeating more than 100 times, and we can verify that. I'll call this, I'll just copy this code from here, paste it here, and now instead of citizens I will type people here, and it should be more than 100. So P is small. You have to make sure that you write in small letter or capital letter, whatever it is there. You can see here people, P is in small letter. I have typed small letter, and in the output we should get the number of times should be greater than 100. Let's execute our code. In the output you can see that we got 580 here. So it has fulfilled both the condition. The first condition is the length should be greater than 5 and it should be repeating more than 100 times. Both the conditions are fulfilled, and in the output we got this result people here. These are some of the basic functions which you can perform in NLTK. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.